Hello, and well, here we are for the first time in ages that I'm playing a PC game that is not a retro game. This is anything but. Anyway, this is not a review or anything like that. This is just to show you, well, basically, some very simple first steps that I've taken. And I mean simple. I haven't got very far because I'm playing the game ultra cautiously at the moment. You could almost say the exact opposite of how I play Elite Dangerous. So anyway, here I am. I'm on this planet here, which I have well, not left. Yes, the temperature on this planet is currently an average of minus 46.8 degrees centigrade, or Celsius I should say. It's typical that it starts me off on a planet that is unbelievably cold, and the temperature is now just dropping. It will reach minus 70 something at night time. Anyway, let's get in the ship. I'm not going to take off because I still think there's stuff I need to do before I leave here. So let's start by showing the inventory. Now, I haven't got a whole hell of a lot, largely because I haven't got a whole hell of a lot of space on this ship. So when you start, your launch thrusters are damaged, as are your pulse engines, and I think your deflector shield is at 0. So I charged up the deflector shield. I've repaired and fully charged up the pulse engine, and repaired and fully charged up the launch thruster. Now notice at the moment I don't have a hyperdrive, and that's why I'm not leaving. I need to get the blueprint for a hyperdrive. I don't know if you find it here, but I have every reason to think that you do. Now, as far as my exosuit goes, this is what I have. The jetpack is standard. All of these parts, these are all working from the start. So the hazard protection, so that will, you know, obviously protect me from the extreme cold, but it does lose its charge fairly quickly, so you do need to keep recharging it. Obviously, as you improve it throughout the game, the recharge rate, well, you know, the energy drain rate rather, slows down. Same also with the life support. At the moment it slows down, well, not extremely fast, but fast enough. So you need to keep topping it up with isotopes. I'll cover like the parts actually now. Isotopes, as you saw, are red, so carbon, plutonium, and this stuff called thamium-9. I found a fair few of these. These things, the yellows are more your sort of standard oxide elements. So I've got iron, I've got zinc. Zinc is used to charge up the hazard protection suit. So I like to make sure I've got plenty of those. Iron you need initially to make craft some of the stuff that's used to repair the launch thruster. It's not showing what I had to have. I can show you actually what it was by crafting product here. It was one of these carite sheets. You need 4 of them to repair the launch thrusters, plus a couple of other bits and pieces. You need 2 more plus some other bits and pieces to repair the pulse engine. Now that I've built all those, I don't really need any more, so I'll leave them as they are. I have built a bypass chip because I thought I could use it around where I am. Turns out that I can't, but I've got one handy for later on. So that's everything that I can craft at the moment. There will be more stuff as you pick it up. So other materials, I've also got gold. At the moment I'm just picking it up purely to sell it. The units that are showing up here, 112,898, that's like No Man's Sky's equivalent of credits. Now, I've also got aluminium, and with this being a British made game, they spell aluminium the proper way. But again, I'm only using that to sell on, because at the moment I don't have any use for it. I've also got some of this stuff, this chrysonite. No idea what that's used for yet. Platinum, again, I've just been collecting it to sell it. And iridium you use to charge, or I did use it anyway, to charge it was either the launch thruster or the pulse engine. Actually, it wasn't to charge it up, it was to finish the repairs, because as you can see, the pulse engine is charged with the Thamium-9, which I've got, and the launch thrusters are charged with plutonium. There's no shortage of plutonium where I am. Finally, the multi-tool. This is your weapon. So at the moment I have the mining beam, which is currently rather low, so I may have to get some stuff there to charge that up again. The scanner is initially damaged, but I've repaired it, as you can see. Likewise, the analysis visor, that's also starts off damaged. Again, I've repaired that. So over here you get the stats regarding how much of each item you've got, or such as like how many grenades you have, plus the strength of them. As far as the scanner goes here, it's showing you like your range. Not sure about the projectile at the moment. I haven't got the projectile. The only weapon I can actually use is the mining laser. Let's see if I can modify this thing. Bolt caster, combat focused weapon. User is advised that isotope elements are required to recharge the device. Use can result in targeted entity death. Sounds alright to me. Beam intensifier. Don't have the resources. Titanium is quite rare. I did have some, but I haven't found any for a while. I need more iridium, which again I can find quite easily. This will give me a grenade intensity sigma. Plasma launcher. I don't think I can actually fire plasma or anything yet. So, well, I can do the bolt caster. Uses iron and plutonium. No shortage of either of those, so okay.
Technology installed.
Alright. Now I can charge that with isotope elements, but it's already charged. So there you go. So I've improved that. Right. Now, as far as stats go with discoveries, well, I've discovered one system, namely the system the one system I've been in, and I couldn't help myself. I've named that system Lukozer, shock horror. The planet I'm on, I have named it Toreda, which is actually a name that I gave to, this is going back to the days when I used to write science fiction. Almost every science fiction story and attempted novel was set on the planet Toreda. So Yep, that's where that came from. I found one waypoint. I didn't bother renaming it, but I uploaded the discovery so that I could receive the units for doing so. There are 6 waypoints on this planet, and I found one. Mind you, I suspect I've got a fucking hell of a long way to go to find the other 5. Then there are the indigenous creatures on this planet. There are 8 of them. I've found 5 of them, so I've got 3 more to go. And these are details of each one, but I think it's a case of, you know, yeah, one is a male version of another. So although I found 5 species, I've actually got 9 creatures here under the discoveries. So I have well, 1 to find of the actual specific creatures that I've discovered, and then of course I've got 3 completely unknown creatures that I need to try and find. The journey stats, I think this is all just like what is it? It's like the Steam achievements sort of things. So yeah, I'm not. Well, obviously, I'm not doing that well because I haven't actually started all that long ago. So I've walked 12,643 units. I've met 0 aliens. I've learnt 1 word of some alien language or other. I've earned 112,898 units. I've destroyed 0 starships. I've seen quite a few, but it's because they're all launching and pissing off nowhere near where I am. I've destroyed 2 sentinels. I've survived 0.0 sols, whatever they are, in extreme conditions. I haven't warped anywhere because I haven't left the surface of this planet yet. And at the moment I haven't discovered all species on any of the planets yet. Again, because this is the only one I've been to. The controls are nowhere near as complicated as you would think. That's all of them. So it's simpler to play in terms of controls than the likes of Elite Dangerous. Options I don't really need to go into too much, I think. And this is how my graphics settings are. I think I need to increase the field of view for both on foot and flight. I think I can also increase anisotropic filtering. It's only at 4. I'm sure I can put that up to at least 8, maybe even 16. But things like the shadow detail I think can go up to ultra. I've got it all on high. Initially the max FPS is actually set to 30, which I don't like. So yeah, the first thing you want to do is change the max FPS to max, essentially turning off the VSync. Anyway, the game is constantly reminding me that I have, you know, like bonus items and that which I haven't redeemed. They are found under the options. Yes, redeem bonus content. I'm not going to do that yet because I have heard of a number of people who redeem their bonus items straight away, and the net result is they hyperspace to another system, and then they've got no hyperspace blueprints and they're stuck there. And that is why I'm having this issue. I don't want to be stuck at a particular system. I want to make sure I've got all of the equipment. So that's why I'm being ultra cautious. So let's get out of here. And right, so we can use the distress beacon, and all it does is come up with this. So I keep selecting accept the Atlas's guidance. I think that just means that the it just means that the tutorial continues, but I've done most of the tutorial, if not all of it. Now this thing here is debris. You need an Atlas Pass V1 to be able to open it up, and that was where I picked up the, well, that's why rather I made that where is it, bypass chip, thinking I could use it, but no, you can't use it on things like that, so that turned out to be a bit pointless, but oh well. Now, if we go back to the multi-tool, so the scanner is the thing that I find myself using most often, and in order to use that you simply press C, and it then highlights anything of any interest. So there's stuff this way. You can see there's a creature jumping around over there, but yeah, he's fine. So we'll fall off here, but remember to use the jetpack, and then you don't fall down and take a hell of a lot of damage. I don't want to use the weapon. I want to use the mining beam. I can't remember the way of fuck it, let's charge it using the plutonium. It's still using the I can't remember the fucking option to change it to, or change the mode of the weapon. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Change weapon mode is X. Alright, there we go. Right, so there we go, mining beam, there we go. So, managed to mine 45 plutonium from that one, and another 45 from that one. Unfortunately, you don't want to be doing too much firing when there are those, that's one of those sentinels. They are a real pain in the arse. If they open fire on you, you may as well say ta-da. They only really give you grief if you attack any of the creatures in the area. So we'll pick pick that flower, which gives us 30 platinum. Not bad. Right. Now, this plant here is going to be handy. This will give us something along the lines of, yep, zinc. Definitely want some of that. 24 of those. Use the scanner again. Somewhere around here. Thermal protection is already bloody low. Somewhere around here, fuck it, let's just quickly sort out the old hazard protection suit. Let's recharge that. Somewhere around here is an outpost that I've visited. I wouldn't mind going back there actually, because it also has a terminal which oh, that's the one I've already picked. Yeah, there's nothing there. But yeah, there's a terminal at that outpost. It's this way. There it is. Terminal. And yeah, there's an area there where you can sell some of your gear. So don't know if I've checked this lot out. Looks like I haven't. Okay, let's see what's in here. More plutonium. Nothing in that one. Fascination bead. I haven't got a clue what that is. Golden metal sphere used to temporarily increase processing power of electronic life forms. Conductivity within entity's casing is dramatically increased, resulting in faster analysis and research. Could be useful. The trouble is, I've only got one empty slot now. Now you can transmit or transfer stuff to and from, you know, the ship. As you can see, though, the starship is currently out of range, so I can't take stuff from the starship into my exosuit, but I can put stuff that I have here on to and move it to the inventory of the ship. So there you go, the bypass chip is now there, so I now have 2 empty slots. I may just end up selling that fascination bead. Don't think it's going to be overly useful at the moment. Right. Ah, that's telling me that this thing is made of some metals that could be quite valuable. It might be worth me checking this one out. What is it made of? That's the big question. Oh, fuck. I'm falling into a cave. We'll let the thermal suit recharge a bit, and now let's see if we can get out of here. Yeah. Now, what's this made of? Copper. Yeah, I'll grab some of it. I did have a load of copper earlier, so and I ended up selling it all. So again, I can do the same here. Don't really want to keep overcharging your lining beam. I mean, you can, if you want to, just stay here and just mine every single bit out of this thing. But no, I don't bother doing that. Although it's tempting to try it if you find one that has gold in it, which I have done. Bollocks, I thought I stopped just in time. How much copper have I got now? 90. I'll get just shy of 10,000 for it. Now I will get over 10,000. Okay, well that's I think that's plenty of that. This one here will give you a load of yeah, iridium, which you need to repair your ship when you first start. So I would say keep an eye out for them, but there's no guarantee that you'll start on a... Oh, fucking hell, I've done it again. There's no guarantee that you'll start on a planet that has those structures. they will almost certainly have iridium on them, but they may not be in the guise of those rather tall. Oh, I nearly fucking fell down again. But yes, they may not be in the guise of those rather tall obelisk things. So here we are, this is Polf Woods, this is the waypoint that I've already discovered. And this thing here that I'm approaching, this is a terminal to sell some of your gear. Right, so I'll sell my copper. The price here is below galactic average by 3.8%. If you don't want to sell the lot, you just select, you know, here and lower it or increase it to however many you want to sell. I'll sell the lot though, so 12,700 for that. And I'll get 12,522 for this one. Do I want to sell it though? Fuck it, yeah, I'll sell it. Now you can also buy stuff from here, but it doesn't have anything that I really want. If it had a hyperspace or hyperdrive blueprint, I would buy it like a fucking shot. But no. So, oh well. Now you can't save the game at any time you like, but yep, you can. There's a save point here, which I shall do. There we go. So this game saved. So well, this is a very brief, say, introduction to No Man's Sky. I obviously need to get plenty more hours under my belt before I can think of doing anything like a review, or before I can do any more sort of like in-depth gameplay videos. But based on first impressions, I will be covering this game in the same sort of depth that I covered Elite Dangerous before I stopped playing it. Incidentally, some people are still wondering, you know, if I will be playing Elite Dangerous again. I have no desire to, I have no intention of doing so. What's that huge great gold thing there? I haven't seen that before. I can mine it, and it is gold, so fuck it. So some of this. Anyway, yes, I've got people wondering, you know, if I will be playing Elite Dangerous. I have no desire to do so. As for why, well, it's the engineers. The last time I played Elite Dangerous, I spent 2 hours, in fact it was over 2 hours, trying to find this one fucking material for a grade 3 power plant mod. I eventually found it, so I went to Sirius, and they applied the mod. All well so far, and the roll started off okay. I was going to have something like 40, I think it was 42 point something megawatts. Decent amount. I started with just 36. This was all going on to my Imperial cutter. But then, you know, as, along with the you know, the decent increase in power. Shit, is that thing going to? No, he's buggering off because I'm just mining. Okay, seems alright, mind you. That's another load of ships taking off. Anyway, so yes, the because of the increase in power, it had to have some drawbacks. So the integrity nosedived. I had no problem with that, and the heat output was a bit worse. Again, no problem with that. So it was all looking okay. But then along came the secondary effects. These are again all completely random. I only had one, but that secondary effect was lowering the power output. The whole reason I was getting the mod in the first place. So how much did it lower it by? Did it lower it down to 40? No. 39? No. 38? No. It lowered it down to 35.5. Or, to put it another way, lower than if I had left the thing at stock and not modded it at all. So I had all of those negative effects and none of the positive effects. And I was beyond fucked off by this. Why did Frontier developers feel it necessary to include a feature like that? You know, make it possible that the engineers' mods could actually make the part they're working on worse than if you just left the thing stock all along. So that was fucking bullshit. So the 2 hours odd that I spent trying to find that material was wasted. And of course, I'd only been able to find one of that material. I can't remember what it was. So I couldn't have another go. Obviously I didn't accept the modification. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I better sort that out.
Technology recharge.
I'm also going to have to recharge my mining beam.
Technology
There we go.
recharge.
Actually, I'll recharge the bolt caster as well because I wasted some shots with that.
Technology recharge.
Right. Make sure it's back on the mining beam. How much gold have I got, by the way? So anyway, the net result was, you know, I'd obviously completely wasted my time doing the, the mods. And I wasn't going to fucking waste any more of my time playing that fucking game. Why was it necessary to make it, you know, possible for an engineer mod to actually make the part worse on a grade 3 modification than if you had just left the thing completely alone? So yeah, that was fucking bollocks. I think it's safe to say there's not going to be much left to mine for this thing. We are seeing a bit of a an issue with this graphics engine though, because I've now got, you know, bits of this rock just floating in mid-air. I don't seem to be getting very much from these parts that I'm mining.
Protection falling.
Am I actually getting any? 183. Well, yeah. Right, I think that's everything, apart from that one little bit in the air there. But I'll leave that. Right, let's go back to the terminal and flog this fucking thing. There goes another sentinel. So unless you actually attack the sentinel or attack any of the creatures while it's in the area, they'll just leave you alone. Right, so I'll make 41,338 from that lot of gold. That's not bad.
Units received.
There we go. So I'm now up to 179,458 and I've got a Steam achievement. Lucky old me. Right, anyway, so yeah, that'll do then for a first look at No Man's Sky. It's I'm impressed with what I've seen so far,
Extreme night temperature
but
detected.
I haven't seen a great deal of it so far. So, you know, if I were you, I'd wait for a few more videos to come along before I can actually start giving you any definitive opinions as to whether this is you know, good or not.
Units received.
Yeah, I'll sell the platinum as well.
Units received.
Yeah, that's everything. Right, what I also now need to do big time, yeah, sort out my life support. Use carbon for that.
Recharge.
Okay. That's down at 52. Whoops. Let's just sort that out as well quickly.
Thermal protection falling.
The amount of you know, the energy or the amount of the element and that you use for recharging, you know, it's not a set amount. It's, you know, whatever amount your charge is at, it works out from, you know, charging it from there to 100. So, you know, charging it from 52 back up to 100 isn't wasting any. You know, it's not going to use the same amount as it would from, you know, 1% to 100. So anyway, that will do then for a first sort of like welcome to No Man's Sky. I'm forgetting the fucking title. Ah, have I seen this creature? This is how you scan it. Now that green dot on there means I have already scanned that creature. But this one, yeah, already discovered that one as well. If it was a red dot, then it would be a creature I haven't seen before, and then I would be able to, say, scan it with that same
Thermal protection falling.
device I was using there, and it would be no problem. Added to my
Levels stabilizing.
added to my discoveries, and then well, I can then either change the name and then upload it, or just upload it straight away, and I'll get some more units for my trouble. Anyway, as you can see, when you're in a cave, you're protected from the elements, so it allows your suit to recharge while you're in here deciding what to do next. What I will do next is, I think, return to my ship, which is that way. So, shall I return to the ship before
Extreme night temperature detected.
stopping the video? Yes, I think I will. Oh, it's showing me what's in those. I know it's stuff I want. I keep trying to open the fucking thing, but no, it won't let me. So, well, I think having 184,775 units isn't bad. Certainly more than I had when I started playing Elite Dangerous. It took me fucking ages to reach that many. There's a fucking load of iron there. Shame iron is, well, has almost no value of any kind. Which one is this? That's more platinum. Take you. This is more of that, yeah, iridium. It's probably a good idea to stock up on iridium if you need it to repair parts of your ship. But for the moment I won't, because I have a feeling if iridium is that important for ship repairs, it's not going to be difficult to find. So as I say, at the moment this video is a bit limited because I haven't got very far. Oh, that looks like a big bastard creature. Have I scanned that? No, I haven't. This is a new creature. Let's try and scan this bastard. Still not close enough. Come on. Can I scan the baby one? No.
Ground protection falling.
Here we go.
Units received.
Alright. What do I get if I scan the baby one now? Already done it. Scan that thing? Yes. Right, well, what I can do... Another milestone. Rediscovered that one. I've now travelled... Now travelled 1,500 units. Right, well, let's get in here so I can recharge the suit. So yeah, this is the one that I haven't uploaded yet. So yeah, if you just want to upload it for receive 2,500 units, press E. If you want to rename it and then upload, it's X. I think if you rename it you don't get the credits. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is the case. He looks like one tough bastard. So let's call him something that I know from another game. Okay, right, we'll call this one Buggle. And oh, you do get the credits for doing that. So there we go. So that's the Buggle. And let's see, how many of you remember what the Buggle is, or what game it comes from? So it says you have lost connection to online services. That doesn't matter. It's constantly going off and then on again. I guess because it's early days, it'll come back though, no problem. Right, anyway, so that will do then. So, yeah, the first of the No Man's Sky videos. So, that brings this one to an end. So, now go away.